By the end of this episode, you will not only have the keys to the universe, but you will understand the mechanics of it and how it all works. So you can create and manifest whatever your heart desires consciously with minimal effort required. Now, these are not keys that you hold in your hand, which you can lose. It's much better than that. These are keys that operate from within. And once you know how it works, no one can take them away from you. So let's get to it. So by now, we have established that we live in a biological quantum field, aka the universe, correct? So let's look at it like this. Let's pretend that you have a quantum computer with the most advanced AI and you want to set it up at your house. After all, they built the quantum computer based on the universe. So the first thing you would need to set it up would be space for it, right? You have to have a place to put it. And once you have the space, you would need a power source. And in this case, your computer is already built, ready to go. Add AI to the equation. You don't need a keyboard. You can just give it prompts and it will start generating whatever you asked instantly, and it will show up on your screen when it's done generating. So then the key that operates this computer would be you. All you have to do is learn how it works so you can operate it or use it effectively. And the more you know about it or understand it, the better. Let's look at the universe now and start connecting the dots so this can all make sense. In order to explain this, let's go back in time. As a matter of fact, let's go back before time, before the universe. There was you, the everything, a frequency, energy, and vibration, a consciousness. Now this source wanted to create, so it emanated aeons, conscious energies, alive, just like we are, underneath the body. 12 aeons in total, as in 12 laws of the universe, 12 months of the year, 12 hours in a day, 12 hours at night. Now these aeons have names, and there might be a specific order in which they emanate, but I will leave the names out for now, and I will put them in the order that I understand it so it helps me explain it better. Now Source wanted to separate from itself, so it needed the space in order to do that. So now enter the first emanation, or aeon, the aeon of space. Dark, cold, conscious energy. Not dark as in evil, but dark simply because there's no light involved yet. And cold by design, it's to keep all the other energies that come after it from overheating. There are no fans in space. Space itself does the cooling. Now the aeon of space is also within you. If it wasn't for the space in your stomach or your lungs, we couldn't eat or breathe. If it wasn't for the space between our fingers, we can't call it a hand. No space between you and Earth, you can't separate from it, or Source. No space between our organs, we'd be meatballs. And you get the point. So, therefore, the aeon of space is within you. And now that you have the space, enter the next aeon on our list, the aeon of energy. It's basically like the motherboard, the circuit on a computer that connects everything together. Lightning exposes this web briefly. We talked about this in the Invisible Web of Energy episode. So this web connects you to everything in the universe and to Source. And as we talked about in the web episode, that the average human being has about 70 trillion volts of electricity. We are energy beings. Therefore, the aeon of energy is also within you. And now that we have the space and the energy, enter the next aeon on our list, the aeon of light. Light, aka the stars, is not the same as energy. Sunlight and lightning are not the same. They are two separate energies. We talked about the speed of light and the speed of energy in the 2 speeds faster than light episode. The light is like the CPU in the computer. The sun doesn't just give you vitamins and energy, it also gives you updates and downloads. Because like any computer, you need to be updated. And the sun takes care of that via the CMEs. The stars take their orders from the central sun and they pass it around. If you haven't noticed, the CMEs have been intensifying over the past 8 years, and at the same time, the consciousness of humanity has been escalating. And these CMEs, these updates, don't just work on just humans, it works on all consciousness across the globe. I don't know if you've noticed, but animals have been getting smarter over the past 8 years as well. Therefore, the aeon of light is also within you. Which brings us to the next aeon on our list, the knowing, or universal consciousness. You see, it's the information on a computer that makes it more valuable. And in space, there is source consciousness that you can access via the presence and the now moment, like we explained on how to unlock the genius within episode. Therefore, the aeon of knowing is also within you. And now that we have the knowing, we can enter the next aeon on our list, the aeon of geometry. You see, you can have the information, but if you don't have geometry, you cannot build. And the aeon of geometry is also within you. Like we mentioned on the golden ratio episode, that we were built according to the golden ratio. It's what makes galaxies and your DNA spiral. The blueprint of our body is based on the golden ratio. Therefore, geometry is also within you. So now that we have the knowing in place and we have geometry so we can build, enter the next aeon, the presence. The presence is the base to creation or manifestation. For example, you have to be there present on your computer in order to give it prompts. In the universe, it's the same thing. The biological computer is you, so you have to be present with yourself to access the quantum field. Therefore, the aeon of presence is within you. And now that you're there, present, enter the next aeon, the present moment. The present moment is not the same thing as the presence. You see, you can be there on the computer, present, but your brain is wandering in the past or future, or you're on your phone, then you can't operate it effectively. And in the universe, it's the same thing. Everything happens in the now moment. So you have to be there present and in the now moment to unlock geometry, the knowing, or universal consciousness, and so on. Which brings us to the next aeon on our list, wisdom. Now, wisdom is not the same as the knowing. Wisdom helps you learn from your mistakes. It makes you inquisitive, helps you ask questions, expand your consciousness. It helps you put two and two together to see the bigger picture. So wisdom is also within you. Which brings us to the next aeon on our list, love. See, love is the glue that holds all of this together. Without love, the universe would turn into chaos. It would be just big fish eat the little fish. And you have people you love. You're capable of loving. Therefore, the aeon of love is within you. Which brings us to the next aeon on our list, the aeon of grace. See, grace helps you act from unity. It helps you remember the source within and carry yourself in a certain way. Without grace, you can only see the I, not the we. So therefore, the aeon of grace is also within you. And now that we have wisdom, love, and grace, enter the next aeon, the aeon of matter. You see, matter is condensed consciousness. Therefore, it is malleable to consciousness. Your body is the perfect example of what consciousness can do in matter, or to matter. Therefore, the aeon of matter is also within you. Which brings us to the last aeon on our list, the aeon of time. See, time is in every single millimeter in this whole universe. It is a part of the fabric of space itself. It records everything that happens in the now moment. And time, the energy of time, is within you. You can ask time to wake you up at 6 o'clock and it will. I'm sure many people have tried this already. Now, these are the aeons that make creation possible. And they usually work in pairs or more. Just like dark energy holds space for light energy, or like the knowing and geometry, presence and the now moment, light and matter, time and the now moment, and you get the point. And these energies are you. They're within you. So when we tell you you are the universe experiencing itself in the physical, and you are source in the body, we mean this literally, because you are. And why do these energies serve you? It's for the same reason your body serves you. It's because they are you and they recognize the real you within. This is why I try to say we on my videos, even though it's just me. It's because I know that these energies have been there helping and guiding me all along. So it's we, not me. And once you know this, they can work with you in the now moment. For example, you had to learn how to walk. So you had to trust and build that trust in your legs that they will carry you. They will be there, your next step. And now you just do it blindly. Once you can trust that the universe can do this, then you can walk on water because it will become solid under your feet as you walk. just like you know your foot's going to be there on the next step. So conclusion, you are the key to the universe, and you access it from within. Enter the presence and the now moment, then you can start to unlock everything else. You got this. I believe in you. And if you need one-on-one guidance, I will leave the email in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.